Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the P.o.P.
The podcast of positivity.
Today's going to be a big WrestleMania prediction episode.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. WrestleMania 40, night 1 and night 2 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
And it's going to be, by the looks of it, it's going to be an epic episode. Well, WrestleMania in all.
They are saying that this is going to be the biggest and best WrestleMania of all time.
They said that about every single one. But
yeah, but to be fair, they've never quite really pushed it like this.
No.
Because even 30, when they did 30, I mean, the thing that made 30 unique was that Daniel Bryan was going to potentially have to wrestle 2 matches in one, in one card, which, was unheard of, for WrestleMania. So,
well, before we get into what matches there is, I just want to acknowledge the 2024 inductees of the Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go in reverse order of who was announced. That is Thunderbolt Patterson, the celebrity inductee Muhammad Ali, then the US Express, who is Barry Windham and Mike Rotunda. Then Bull Nakano, and then a well-deserved one, the wise man, Paul Heyman.
I'm just going to make a quick comment on that because we want to get these predictions in and we want to get them in fast, but I really feel out of all those names that was named there, only 2 names come to mind that I feel are really deserving, and that is, and I'm just going to call it as I see it, man, Muhammad Ali and Paul Heyman.
Yeah.
All the others, I could care less. I don't see how they...
It depends on which way you look at it.
I'm very disappointed. This should have been Bray Wyatt's year. That's all I'm going to say. And let's move on.
But the question is that the final list, or will they surprise everyone with one more?
Maybe.
But we'll leave it at that. Hall of Fame class 2024 inductees. There you have it. And on to the matches and predictions.
All right, for first match.
These are nights to be arranged. We don't really know what matches on what night.
Well, we do know that Seth is defending night 1.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
No. What I've got so far, night 1 is Rock and Roman Reigns versus Cody and Seth, and then night 2 is Reigns and Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre, both defending that night. That's what I've got so far.
I don't see him defending. I don't see that happening. I don't know.
But time will tell.
Time will tell, but I don't know. I don't know, because I could just see The Rock stacking the deck. You know what I mean? Because he's the final boss now.
Oh yeah.
And if you guys don't know, Team Cody all day. Team Cody.
Well, I'll get to my shirt later. But yeah, so far nights to be arranged. The matches that we've got is Women's Championship match, Io Sky versus Bayley.
All right, so let's hit Io Sky versus Bailey first. What do you think's gonna happen with the recent involvement of Jade Cargill, Naomi?
That's a possible match. It's not been confirmed yet.
Okay, so if they don't know, Jade Cargill, Naomi, and
Bianca Belair.
the EST, all fought Damage Control. Other than Io, obviously,
Yep.
Io's going to be fighting Bailey. There could be a potential match there between Kairi Sen, Asuka, and Dakota Kai.
Yeah.
Dakota Kai, yeah. So that would be interesting. Out of the pick for that, my pick is going to be plain and simple here. All right? I'm going to tell you right now, Gamer Dad. Lone Wolf has got it figured out. You know he's the prediction king.
Yeah.
Whoever gets this gets 5 gifted subs. I'm just saying. Whoever gets the most predictions right. I am going to predict, so you know, this is going to be fun. I am going to predict Bailey wins. This is her WrestleMania moment. All 3 out of the 4 horsewomen have won at WrestleMania other than Bailey. Bailey's time.
Yeah, I agree.
So we both agreed Bailey then? Bailey for the pick? All right.
If no one interferes, it's Bailey. Because no disrespect to Io Sky, but she's not the best champion.
She's not good on the mic either.
No. Bailey deserves it because all she's gone through with Damage Control, creating a group, being disrespected by the group, etc. She deserves it. And at WrestleMania as well. She needs to win at the grandest stage of them all.
I can dig it.
Next match I've got, Women's World Championship match, Rhea Ripley versus Becky Lynch.
Ooh,
That's a tough one.
This is going to be a tough one because I'm going to go on a long shot here, and I'm going to say that Becky Lynch pulls it off.
I was thinking that myself.
Stop it. You're not allowed to have the same guesses as me, bro. Stop copying me.
You're reading my mind. It's not my fault.
No, dude, you're just like, well, listen, if it comes down to a 1 vote difference, I see what you're doing. It's strategy, but okay. We'll let it slide. But yeah, I think Becky takes it. It's been a while since Becky has held a belt. And with Becky's book just being released, I think this is just the perfect time to put the belt around her.
It'll give her that extra push as well.
And I think it's time for Judgment Day to
crumble.
To break that stable up.
Yeah.
They've been around for 2 years, which is normally how long a stable normally lasts before it implodes, you know?
Yeah.
I think that Becky, and not only does Becky win, I'm going to tell you right now, Becky wins by submission. Becky does not win by pinfall. Becky wins by submission, which would be even greater in my opinion.
Yeah, just to make Rhea Ripley suffer that bit more.
Yeah, exactly. It means that victory will be interesting. That much more.
That'll be interesting on the way she wins. I never thought of predicting how people win, but yeah. So that sounds interesting. Okay, I'm gonna go first on this one. See who's copying. Intercontinental Championship match: Gunther versus Sami Zayn. Sami needs to get it he has to. He needs to get it. Gunther has held on for way too long, obviously because he's the longest reigning champion of the Intercontinental Championship.
This is
Sami needs to get it. I am rooting for Sami 100%.
Okay, so we know Sami's been Intercontinental before.
Yeah. He's faced Gunther before, so he knows how it works.
Okay. I think Gunther drops the belt if Cody Rhodes wins.
And then Gunther
If they are not planning on Cody Rhodes to finish the story at WrestleMania, then Sami Zayn does not win and Gunther keeps that belt. I am going to go on a limb here and we're going to go opposites. No, I'm not going to go opposites. I got to go Sami on this.
The next match I've got is the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championship ladder match. This is going to be an insane match. It's Finn Balor and Damian Priest naturally defending the titles. DIY, which is Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. Awesome Truth, which is the Amazing Truth. The New Day, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods. A-Town Down Under, Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. And New Catch Republic, which is Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne. So that is going to be one hell of a match.
I think that, in my honest opinion, that is going to Miz and R-Truth. Miz and R-Truth all the way. Miz and R-Truth get that. I think Miz and R-Truth, I think they take it.
Either.
I know. You can only pick one. Pick one.
For God's sake.
I'm going Miz R-Truth, man. It's their time. Awesome Truth comeback 2012. 2011, 2012.
I'm gonna. It's either two. It's one of two. Either Awesome Truth or New Day.
No, you have to say New Day.
Oh, okay. I'll say New Day. I'll say New Day.
All right, New Day. I say Awesome Truth. We'll see what happens. Tune in.
Put your match predictions in the comments below. Okay, next match, and I really hope someone else wins. United States Championship match. Logan Paul, Randy Orton, Kevin Owens. Logan Paul defending the title.
Do you want me to say it? Do you want me to say it? R-K. Oh.
Yeah.
Randy Orton gets that.
He has to.
He needs the belt.
Yeah.
But
when was the last time he held the title?
The United States? I don't think he ever held the United States Championship. I don't think Randy's ever held that belt.
I don't think he has either.
I don't think Randy has ever held the United States Championship. And I know a lot of people are going to say, like, well, why the fuck would Randy Orton have the United States? Why not? That would bring prestige to the United States Championship. Yeah, well, and it brings prestige to that belt, meaning you could have higher roster guys wanting that belt, like a Kevin Owens, a Gunther, a Jey Uso. You know what I mean? You could have top tier guys wanting that belt.
Yeah. So Randy Orton all the way. As long as Logan Paul loses, I ain't really bothered. But I would rather have Randy Orton win. Okay.
Let's go.
Next one. LA Knight versus AJ Styles. That is going to be a brawling.
That's going to be a slobber knocker, as good old JR
There
used
we
to
go,
say.
yeah. I want LA Knight win.
I'm going to go, honestly, just because I think it would help the storyline.
AJ.
I'm gonna say AJ wins.
I could see that, but I would rather LA Knight win because it's his first WrestleMania.
Yeah, well, I think that you got LA, I got AJ. We'll see what happens.
Okay, next one. Twin versus twin, Jimmy and Jay. This one's a hard one to call.
I'm gonna say they're gonna put Jay over top, man. He's got a lot of money momentum. Well, yeah, he's got a lot of money, I'm sure, but he's got a lot of momentum with the fans. He is very well liked. Don't ruin a good thing. You know what I mean? You definitely always want to have. I mean, we know Cody Rhodes is the company babyface, but you always want to keep some other baby faces that are well liked in the pocket in case something happens, an injury. You know, you never know what could happen. So I think Jay takes it over Jimmy.
Yeah, to help out with the bloodline situation, Jay has to win. Then he'll play mental games with Jimmy. Then it'll just be a long running cycle of going downhill, especially if Cody Rhodes beats Roman Reigns.
Well, and here's the key word. Cody Rhodes said, when he was coming for Roman, he said, "I'm moving my goalpost. I'm not just coming for you. I'm coming for that, and I'm coming for everything.
Yep.
All of it. I'm taking everything from you."
Yeah.
So, figuratively, that would be Jay beating Jimmy. You know, we still don't know. Solo might get a match. Solo Sikoa might get a match as well. You have the Rock and Roman tag team, and then Roman. We'll see.
If Solo doesn't get a match at WrestleMania, then he could be a major factor of who wins those like the Cody Rhodes match or even Seth Rollins match. You never know, because I think it was Raw. We saw Drew McIntyre talking to Paul Heyman backstage.
Yep.
Obviously, I don't know what they were talking about, but you never know.
Yeah.
So Solo Sikoa could be a major factor of who wins. Okay, next match. Dominic Mysterio and Santos Escobar versus Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee, the newest member of LWO.
Ray won last year. Ray's gonna lose this year, and that's because Carlito's gonna turn heel. Carlito did not look happy.
I didn't know he didn't, did it?
He did not look happy when he announced that, and so yeah, I think Carlito turns heel.
If the rest of LWO is down at ringside, then maybe it could be a screw job. Or it could go plain and simple, then happen the next SmackDown.
But I don't see him winning. I don't see Ray winning twice in a row.
I'd like him to, just to shut the other two up. You know.
I would, but they need it more than he does.
Yeah. give Dominic that extra push as well.
Yep. He needs some validity under his belt. So
yeah.
That's.
So are we going to be a split decision again?
I'm saying Santos and Mysterio one.
Yeah.
Dominic Mysterio.
I'm going to say Ray and Dragon Lee. So
all right, let's we'll see what happens.
Okay, so night one, which is been confirmed, The Rock and Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins.
And I can't believe I'm gonna say this.
But don't forget the stipulation. If Cody and Seth wins, then there's no bloodline for Reigns and Rhodes.
Yeah, no bloodline, no interference.
But if Rock and Roman Reigns wins, bloodline rules.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. A great man in America for our biggest sport, which is American football, Vince Lombardi, who the Super Bowl championship is named after, the Lombardi Trophy, had a great saying about American football. And it was this: the greater the struggle, the sweeter the victory.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that. I like that.
I am going to say, and this hurts me to say this, Rock and Roman Reigns win night one, and it becomes bloodline rules for Cody for night two.
Yeah, because if it's bloodline rules, which is street, is it street fight?
Can do whatever. No, they can do whatever they want. It's an anything goes match. It's essentially a no holds barred match.
Well, if it is an anything goes match, then Cody's got the extra help. And the bloodline can't do anything about it, because if it's bloodline rules, then Cody can have the backup he needs. Because you'll have Jey Uso helping him out. You'll have Seth Rollins helping him out, either before or after his match with Drew McIntyre.
Maybe he has Stone Cold Austin and John Cena helping him out.
Yeah, but because I was going to get to that. If Stone Cold turns up, which is rumored.
Yeah.
And John Cena doesn't know what he's doing at WrestleMania yet, so you never know.
They both have fought The Rock.
Yep. And if you watched SmackDown, Raw. If you watch Monday Night Raw,
he beat up Cody.
When he beat up Cody, if you look at the truck, which is in the background, you had John Cena, Stone Cold Steve Austin. So was that a little Easter egg?
It was definitely. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, and of course we'll inject picture right here. But I will tell you right now that I watched a special another YouTube creator had done, and he pointed out this year's promo trucks. Okay.
Yeah, I saw that as well.
For WrestleMania, that is the only shot ever thus far publicly that they have shown that particular truck, which had Cena and Austin of all people. So
it was just conveniently in the background. Mentioning trucks, there was also Charlotte Flair and someone else on another truck. So could Charlotte be WrestleMania ready to help Bayley? I think.
I don't
see it, but you never know, do you?
I think Charlotte shows up because if you're keeping up with her Instagram and TikTok,
Yeah, she's looking fit and ready. She can show up as a distraction, not
yep,
and to help.
interference, yeah, interference or distraction, either or, you know.
Yeah.
So I think it'll be interesting to see, you know.
Yeah, night 2. World Heavyweight Championship match, Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre. Seth loses it because Rock's already said, I'm your boss and I can take that away at any time. And you also had Drew talking to Paul Heyman, something's going to happen. He's going to get screwed.
Yeah, because after everything that happened at Clash of the Castle, it's been that long awaited win for Drew McIntyre, and considering it's WrestleMania, I think he gets it.
Well, I'd say the two closest people to ever beating Roman was Drew and Cody.
Yeah.
Drew and Cody have been the closest out of the two to, if interference had not happened, they would have definitely won.
Yeah.
I think Drew McIntyre, he needs the belt. He hasn't had the belt since I think 2021 now. 2021 or 2022. It's been a minute.
It's been a while, yeah.
It's been at least a year and a half, 2 years since he's had a belt. So
okay, so Drew,
and he never got. And I'm sorry, call me a sucker, but man, he never got to win that championship in front of live fans.
No, that was a horrible time for everyone. But yeah, Drew McIntyre. Seth Rollins is awesome, but I think it's Drew McIntyre's time.
Yep. Well said.
Unless... Oh, another factor. I just remembered this. What's going to happen with CM Punk?
Listen.
Is he going to be the referee? Is he going to be the referee? The commentator?
I'll just put it this way. They're going to set it up that it's going to be, when CM Punk's healthy, it's going to be CM Punk and AJ Lee versus Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to say.
Okay, next match is obvious. Undisputed WWE Universal Championship match. Roman Reigns defending his title against Cody Rhodes. And we all know who you're going to pick, considering you're wearing his t-shirt. Or are you going to flip the script and say Roman Reigns?
Well, as you know, my ringtone. If you guys don't know, if you watch my stream, if you watch my stream, you'll know my ringtone. My ringtone is Roman Reigns' entrance.
Yep.
But I'm a Cody Rhodes fan at the same time. I like both of them. I love the work they both have done. You know, your heel can only be as good as your best face. And Roman has done the best heel work I have seen in a long time. I would dare say he has done such great heel work. I compare him to early 2000s Triple H, which he was an evil son of a bitch.
Oh yeah. But he did go.
This is a tough one.
They're doing a good job, is it?
Because if Roman wins, he immortalizes himself in the top, well, I mean, he already is in the top 3 of all time, which is Bruno, Hulk, and himself. But if he wins, he dethrones Hulk Hogan and becomes the second longest reigning champion other than Bruno Sammartino, who held the belt for 7 years. That's an insane feat to say. The immortal Hulk Hogan, the guy who made wrestling cool, the guy I dare say that if they had not had Hulk Hogan, wrestling would not be here today. It would not be what it is. And Hulk Hogan is going to be at WrestleMania. It is confirmed.
Oh.
The Hulkster is going to be there.
That'll be interesting.
So, this is where it gets interesting. A lot of things, okay? A lot of things. But
I've just thought of something, which I'll let you finish off, but I'll say what I've just thought of.
this is where I stand, and I know you guys are not going to like this answer because it's a very wishy-washy answer. I can't give a definitive choice on who is going to win. And the reason I say this is I love Bubba Ray and what's his name over at Busted Up, the Busted Up podcast. Finishing the story is Cody getting that belt in Madison Square Garden, where that belt was ripped out of his father's hands, and that's where he wins the belt. That is finishing the story truly and utterly.
Yeah.
But because of the outcry of the fans, because I'll tell you the theory real quick. The reason why Cody was giving the match to The Rock and they were going to do Rock Roman and then Seth Cody, the reason this was going to happen, and hear me out, CM Punk getting injured screwed everything up.
Mm-hmm.
CM Punk was supposed to be, it was either supposed to be CM Punk and Seth Rollins or CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, Seth Rollins triple threat match. That's what that title was supposed to be. Then it was supposed to be The Rock as a special guest or special guest referee and Cody and Roman. CM Punk got injured. They had to change the entire script. People got pissed. It was like, we're not, we're not finishing the story. Yada, yada, yada. Whether here nor there, here's what I'm going to say about it. Cody wins if The Rock turns. Or is incapacitated in some way, the same with Solo. If Solo and The Rock are neutralized, because I'm not worried about Jimmy Uso. Cody can handle that.
Oh, yeah.
But Solo and The Rock, if they're neutralized, Cody finishes the story at WrestleMania 40. We have a new champion.
Yeah. Well, back to what I was going to say. What if, and this is a big if, what if Hulk Hogan appears during Roman Reigns' match to stop him from demoralizing Hulk Hogan?
That's possible, but I just thought of something as well. If it is a Bloodline rules match, I hope you understand, thinking about this, they can put in the stipulation that nobody on the current active roster can interfere in the match. Meaning, Bloodline can interfere, but nobody on the roster can interfere with the match to help Cody. They can, because it's anything goes, it's their rules.
True.
So they can stay, and you heard Rock say, we can stack the deck. So that is where John Cena and Austin come into play.
Yeah, because they're not on the active roster.
They're not on the active roster.
Well, is John Cena on the active roster, or is he on a different type of free agent contract?
It's like a free agent contract.
So, but is he an active wrestler?
He's not.
No.
No, he's not active roster.
In that case, if that's all correct and whatnot, then that would be like what I said about them both coming in, helping Cody, or Cody and Seth.
Yeah, I think it's. I'm just gonna say it. Cody Rhodes for the win. It. I hope I don't jinx it.
If you jinx it, please feel free to message Wolf on Discord or his stream and give him hell.
It's all my fault.
Yep. Okay, so
where are you going with this? Where are you going? Cody all the way without a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah, and if Cody loses, I will start back streaming just so I can get a lot of shit off everyone.
Listen, I will tell you right now, and he can vouch for this. The second that Cody lost last year, I bombed his DMs in Discord and said I was done with WWE. I'm not watching it ever again. I'm fucking throwing away my WWE video game. I fucking hate WWE.
You went off.
Oh, I was so mad, dude. I was so mad.
Okay, pretty much we've talked about all the matches and set our predictions. Which match are you looking forward to finish it off?
Oh, I mean, the two that stick out to me, it's the tag team night one and night two. Those are the only two matches that matter to me. I mean, I might, and that's the other thing. I might be there at night two. I'll be finding out later today if that's happening. So,
fingers crossed for you.
Yeah, fingers crossed. I might be there at night too. So
awesome. Okay, I'm looking forward to 1, 2, 3, 5 matches. And that's pretty much and that's pretty much most of what we've got, really. Gunther and Sammy, Logan, Randy and Kevin, Rock and Roman against Cody and Seth, and then Seth and Drew, and Roman and Cody. So that's the 5. Oh no, sorry, 6. The ladder match, the tag team ladder match. Mostly because I like the carnage.
There you go.
I like seeing all the death and destruction.
He likes it. He likes it. He wants it. He needs it. It's just those oh my god moments. Yep.
The OMG.
You're the OMG guy.
That's pretty much all we've got. Although it might be a short episode, it's a quick match and predictions. Let us know what you think in the comments. Like and subscribe. Click on the notification bell. Follow all of our shows, which will be on screen now. And thank you for watching. We will see you sometime after WrestleMania.
If you smell what the final boss is cooking.
What he said. Oh,
yeah.
So that way.
Take care, everybody, and stay chock full of positivity.
Be safe, be kind, look after each other. Catch you next time.
Later.